All right, story number two. Also Super Bowl related. In a roundabout way. Lil Wayne. Big news on the Lil Wayne front. Shout out to Lil Wayne. 1 second applause. Lil Wayne, man. Lil Wayne. He ended up being obviously a big storyline connected to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. He was not happy when Kendrick Lamar was announced as the headliner. Obviously, New Orleans is his hometown, and that's where the Super Bowl is held. And we watched him go through a wave of emotions. He went through phases. Weezy went through phases, without question. But he seemed to get to a point of acceptance. He had a conversation with Skip Bayless, where he said he was actually, happy for Kendrick, and he said Kendrick was going to kill it. It took like 6 or 7 news cycles, but he finally made it there. And so after that, I think we had Little Weezyana Fest, so he got his flowers there. Master P gave him the key to the city, so he's got the key to the city. Master P is also rolling out the New Orleans Walk of Fame this week. And Lil Wayne, if I'm not mistaken, there should be some special event or celebration. I think there's a skate park in New Orleans this week for Lil Wayne. He's going to be one of the first Louisiana, New Orleans legends to be inducted into the New Orleans Walk of Fame. 1 second applause. Master P actually said he's the first black man to own real estate on Canal Street. Which is incredible. Again, 1 second applause. So things are all looking good for Lil Wayne now. I think we're all happy that one of our favorite rappers, the best rapper alive in 2000. What year was that cover? 2005? 2006? Best rapper alive, 2006? No shade on that, but that he has finally come to a community moment. And he made a big announcement today. He announced that he is dropping the Carter 6 on June 6, 2025. Not a second applause. Word up. And so I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I love Lil Wayne is interesting because I don't think people really think about him as being a millennial. Lil Wayne has been rapping since the 90s. He was a kid rapper. Truthfully, his peers are like Lil Bow Wow. Maybe not Lil Bow Wow. Maybe Lil Bow Wow. Yeah, truthfully, his peers are young people, ultimately. He could be in this rap battle right now with Drake and Kendrick. He's not. They probably went to high school at the same time. So nevertheless, he announced the Carter 6, and he did it in a Cetaphil lotion commercial. A Cetaphil lotion commercial. So let's take a look at this commercial. I definitely have some thoughts. Let's take a look.
It's a different direction this time. But we have another focus.
Yo, pass me Cetaphil. Let's go.
Dad, this is Mike.
Nice jersey.
Yeah.
Was that the Millie beat? What's this again?
It's Mike.
Nice jersey.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's in the. Oh man. Okay.
Damn. That's sensitive.
Gives her the lotion, puts the lotion on her face. Look at Weezy's face right here. This is thumbnail quality right here. This is definitely YouTube video thumbnail quality. 1 second applause. Now, it's kind of weird, but it's a sensitive situation, and Cetaphil is great for if you have sensitive skin, so I see where they're going with it.
Don't look at me. Let's see a kiss. Ooh, someone passed the Cetaphil. Nice assist.
Everybody's in sensitive situations that are embarrassing. And here's Cetaphil to the rescue. Wait, what game was that? I didn't even check the score. New Orleans versus Colorado, 6-6. And he's a huge Buffaloes fan. I guess he's a Coach Prime, Deion Sanders fan more than anything. New Orleans 6-6. This is a nice Easter egg too, right? I think this is the date for the album drop, right? This is actually funny. That's not bad. Look at that, 6'6", 25. That's right there in your face. That's dope.
Thank you.
Wait, what were the jersey numbers on there now that I'm looking at it? What jerseys were they wearing? Yep, there it is, 6'6", 25. Yep, everybody's wearing the subliminals. Not bad. I like the Easter eggs. 1 second applause.
Nice assist.
Thank you. Guys.
Dang. Hey, left.
Little sensitive in the background. It's got 6 on the table. See the fill bottles with the sparklers.
Dang. They left you high and dry.
Thanks. Mostly dry. Wayne.
We're all a little sensitive.
We're all a little sensitive. 1 second applause. I like this. He's playing off the fact that he was extremely sensitive about about Kendrick performing at the Super Bowl. He was sensitive for months. It was a community effort to get Wayne to this point. 1 second applause.
Hey,
This sounds like a Lil Wayne type beat.
we still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive.
Do not disturb till 6/6/25. The Carter 6.
Let's get it.
Word up. Okay. 8.3 second applause. Okay, so now it's the Carter 6 conversation. The Carter 6 conversation. What do we want from Lil Wayne on a Carter 6? Let me know in the comment section what you want from a new Lil Wayne album. I personally believe that even if an artist is past their prime, all it takes is the right producer, the right mindset to put out something compelling for your core audience, which is what matters most. I think we've seen this with Missionary. It did well in the charts. I don't think it was anywhere near what Doggy Style was, for example. We're seeing a number of legacy artists who are putting out quality projects that maybe aren't chart toppers the way they used to be, but still are making a ripple in the culture. And Lil Wayne is in probably best position after this past year to be able to capture a project that will capture the zeitgeist, or at least be something the zeitgeist talks about. He had a great verse with Corday. That was great to see. I personally think that Lil Wayne's best album is the Carter 2. I think a lot of people treat the Carter 3 like it's the Carter 2. But the Carter 2 to me is what I hope the Carter 6 is structured like. The Carter 2 is the one that had great concepts. 2, it had content that was important to the culture to me. Shooter with Robin Thicke into the radio stations. I'm tired of being patient. Stop being rapper racist, region haters, spectators, dictators, behind doors dictators. You outrageous. You don't know how sick you make us. I want to throw up like chips in Vegas. But this is Southern Face It. If we too simple, then y'all don't get the basics. That is up there with Andre 3000 saying that South got something to say. That's all I got to say. Okay, South got something to say. That was an important conversation to be had at that point in time, And so from that point forward, to me, moments like that became few and far between in Lil Wayne's catalog. I hope that he leans more heavily into a well-rounded conversation than, raps about belly smacking, money, drugs, which is where most of his projects have lived since then. There's some joints on the Carter 4 that I really like. Don't get me wrong, the Carter 3 is not whack. I just don't think it's the Carter 2. The Carter 2 to me is the Wayne album. That to me is the best Wayne album we've received. And the other thing I think is funny about this commercial is Wayne has all the best bathroom metaphors. And that's what this feels like. The Cetaphil commercial feels really on brand because Wayne will give you stuff like, "Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit, got these player haters pissed because my toilet paper thick, He's got stuff in there. He's got songs about like abortion and gonorrhea, you know, like this commercial really is on brand, you know, but I hope that he has a more well-rounded conversation on this project, you know, especially considering a lot of the criticism that he's received since he was turned down for the Super Bowl. You know, once he was very upset about that, people began to force comparisons or raise questions about what songs could he perform at the Super Bowl. When Snoop Dogg went Snoop Lion, one of the things that was most pronounced in those interviews was that Obama was in office, and if he got invited to the White House, he needed to have songs he could perform. He didn't have any songs he felt like he could perform at the White House. It was all over his press run then. So Snoop Lion sort of changed his reputation a little bit, and that was at the forefront of his mind. Now, is there a possibility that Wayne may have heard some of the criticism or critiques that have come since the whole situation with the Super Bowl? You know, when people started pointing out his posture in interviews, when he seems to distance himself from any broader cultural conversations that were affecting people who listen to his music, you know, maybe, perhaps. But I hope that he leans more heavily into the Carter 2 direction. I hope we get more songs like Hollywood Divorce, you know, his verse on that. I would love to hear verses like Georgia Bush. Maybe I'm setting my hopes too high. Let me know if you think I'm playing myself by even assuming what direction Wayne might go in. But I do think this is a great time for Wayne to fortify his reputation and his legacy with more rounded out conversation, because I think that Wayne is still young enough for his best days, or to have a lot of really great days ahead of him still. Let me know what you guys think about this, what you think about the Carter 6, what you want to hear from Lil Wayne on his new album. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the company man on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views that's radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping them. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.